What's up, guys? This is Eric, Screeps behind the camera.
Hey guys.
We actually have a sponsor for today's video. It is Kingdom Come Deliverance by Warhorse Studios. So if you liked Elder Scrolls or into medieval RPGs, this is the most hyper-realistic, historically accurate medieval RPG that I've ever played. So if you want the experience of scraping a living from the ground and stealing to survive like a poor, diseased, orphaned peasant, this is your game. Kingdom Come Deliverance is, honest to God, the most fun medieval RPG that I've played in years. And when I play Henry with a mason shield. So today we're going to be testing out some modern helmets against medieval weapons. So if you're a fan of medieval RPGs, make sure to give Kingdom Come Deliverance by Warhorse Studios a try. Like I said, we're going to be testing medieval weapons against modern helmets. So to substitute human heads, because human heads are extremely expensive, and, you know, in honor of the Halloween season, we got some pumpkins to act as our stand-in human heads. So first off, we have Scooter in the motorcycle/scooter helmet. We have Rosie in a hard hat. Sarge in a Bulgarian steel military helmet. We've got Merlin, the pure magic user, who has very low defense stats, in a horse riding helmet. We've got SFC in a plastic military helmet liner. We've got Joe in another style of hard hat. And lastly, as the control for this experiment, we have Cletus in an aluminum bucket. So, the first thing we're going to start off with is a bow. This is actually a PVC takedown bow made by my friend Chris. I've got a video all about this bow. I'll link it below. Make sure to check it out. I'm not great with a bow, Screep's not great with a bow, so we're going to be shooting this from a fairly close distance. And we'll just see how each of these helmets holds up against an arrow. All right, let's hope that I don't kill myself. Woo! Woo! All right, so the motorcycle/scooter helmet totally repelled that arrow. If I were a betting man, I would say that motorcycle/scooter helmet, and I say that because I don't actually know which it is, I think it might perform better than all the others. Yeah. Screep's taking a shot at the Bulgarian steel helmet. Nice! All right, next is the horse riding helmet. I did actually, Travis and I both put this helmet on and smacked ourselves in the head with clubs. It's much stronger than you'd think, but it's some sort of like hard plastic. I don't think it's gonna stop the arrow. Merlin, the pure magic user versus a ranged attack. Woo, damn. It did stop it. Knocked the top right off the helmet just from the shockwave. Show the hole in the forehead. That's impressive. Attack. Woo, damn. It did stop it. All right, next up, the plastic helmet liner. I'm gonna guarantee you that this is not gonna do well. Wow. It repelled it. I put a nice dent in it. This is a fiberglass helmet. I'm pretty impressed. And that was with a steel tip. All right, now Joe in the other hard hat. If the first hard hat was any comparison, this one's gonna fail miserably. I say that about every helmet though, and I'm continually surprised. Yeah. All right. We're quickly running out of arrows, but that's okay because we've only got one more shot. And it's Cletus and the control helmet, which is an aluminum Corona bucket. And this is basically, you know, if you've got nothing else around the house except an aluminum bucket, would it provide any protection at all? I think it would. Not against arrows though. First up is Rosie in the hard hat, using a regular oak stick. As expected, the hard hat did perfectly fine. We knocked some paint off of it, nothing else. So we're gonna move up to the weighted club. Here we go, the rookie, the sawed-off baseball bat. So the hard hat did great against the weighted club. Again, we knocked some more of the paint off, and I think that's probably from the plastic flexing a little bit when I hit it, but it's holding up. Next up is Screep's flanged mace, also coincidentally my weapon of choice on Kingdom Come Deliverance. This thing is designed to create a lot of force in a small area, so I think it's going to cut through the helmet. The flanged mace actually did split through the helmet, but not nearly as badly as I thought it would. All right, this hard hat has stood up much better than I thought it would, but I guess it's because of the nature of a hard hat. It's a flexible plastic helmet, so the helmet is actually flexing to absorb a lot of the shock. I'm impressed with the hard hat, but I guess that's what it's designed to do. Didn't stand up against arrows, but we're gonna try the Monster Maul. Personally, I don't think the Monster Maul is gonna do anything to it, other than maybe the shock wave will smash the pumpkin inside the helmet, but we'll see. Get a good get a good shot of the dented helmet. Yeah. Next up is Joe. Screep is gonna do this one. Nice. Just like Rosie, we just lost a little bit of paint onto the sawed-off baseball bat. Still holding up.
Yep.
Got some paint on the bat. Joe's doing all right. The flanged mace.
I made this.
He did.
And this is the first time that I've hit anything with it.
Did it split it? Ooh. Scarred his eyebrow a little bit and bit into the helmet over here on the side. You want to take another swing at the center of it?
Oh yeah.
I am really impressed with hard hats today. So, ladies and gentlemen, hard hats, decent option in the zombie apocalypse. Unless you're facing zombies with bows and arrows. Time for the Monster Maul.
This is so heavy.
The 6-pounder. I think that was a glancing blow. We dented the forehead. Let's try another one. Whoa, Joe does not look so brave.
You might need to go to the doctor. It's just a flesh wound.
Here. Smash that helmet. You missed completely.
Did I?
Yes.
Sorry,
with the table. You missed completely.
I didn't miss. It's just bouncy.
We're doing the fiberglass helmet liner now. And I would have predicted that this wouldn't do well, but you know, it did stop an arrow, and the hard hats did pretty well, so I don't know. Now I don't know what to think. I just knocked paint off. No surprise there, but let's move it up. Sawed-off baseball bat. Same thing, just knocked paint off. Flanged mace. Holy shit. I'm gonna take another swing with this thing. Ready? This is a really impressive helmet for like a thin piece of fiberglass. All right. The 6-pounder. This reminds me of that scene in Braveheart. You remember when the big bearded guy smashes the guy with the metal bowl helmet on top of the head, and the helmet just kind of sinks down on the guy's head and blood pours out from underneath, so you know underneath the helmet something awful happened? That's what happened here. All right, this is a steel Bulgarian helm, and I don't think we're gonna do shit to this thing. I really don't. We may have to pull out some axes. Wow. All right, the oak stick is out of the game, which is fine because it wasn't really doing much anyway. Not a damn thing, a tiny dent. Okay. Woo! The flanged mace did exactly what it was meant to do. Punched a hole right through the steel helmet, but the steel helmet stopped the blow. I mean, I don't think this would have gotten deep enough to really do damage to your head, because there's a good, 1.5 inches between the top of this helmet and the top of your head. Probably would have rung your bell. Wow. It's a decent helmet. All right. Your prize for surviving this entire round, Sarge. Next up, Merlin the Magic User in an English riding helmet. Whoa! Did you just split that whole helmet? The very first club just split that helmet. All right, I don't foresee the rest of this going well. All the way through?
Not through the foam.
Not through the foam.
Some hard foam. Yeah, I think it's, how old is this?
The helmet?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's just brittle plastic. That's why.
That foam underneath is holding though. I mean, sort of.
Maybe not against this.
So long, Merlin. Sorry you chose to be a pure magic user. Merlin's skull is a mess. Motorcycle slash scooter helmet with the sawed-off baseball bat. Nope, there's like Kevlar in this. You can see it. I've knocked the paint off. There's a layer of Kevlar. Stopping everything. Damn. Ultimately, I'm just really impressed with all these helmets. I mean, considering. Last up is Cletus in the Control, which is an aluminum bucket. And at this point, I mean, I so underestimated all the helmets that, fuck, I don't know. Yeah, this helmet's probably gonna stop everything we throw at it. Screep just let me know this is not aluminum, it's apparently galvanized steel. Who knew? Not bad. Oh, wow. The flanged mace just tore through that like tissue paper. I'm gonna take another swing with the flanged mace. Now, to all those fanboys out there who told me that a flanged mace wouldn't cut through steel. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies, I think what we've learned today is that modern helmets actually do stand up pretty well against blunt objects, even, you know, medieval style blunt objects. And that in a situation, it's better to have something on your head rather than nothing, even if that something is just a steel bucket or a fiberglass helmet liner or somebody's motorcycle slash scooter helmet. It's better to have something on your head than nothing. One last time I want to thank our sponsor for this video, Kingdom Come Deliverance by Warhorse Studios. And I want to thank you guys. So make sure, comment, like, and subscribe.